Hello folks, how's everybody doing today? Today is day 19 of my 30-day beginners rebounding challenge. I have had quite a few things happen on this journey. So one of the things that began to happen in the beginning is well, for one, I was building up my endurance. I was building up my time on the rebounder. I was trying to get started, get moving, get doing something to try to get my body back, to get my health back. That was the beginning. And then, I learned every single minute counts. I don't care if you can only do a half a minute, build up to a minute. It counts. Whatever you can do for your body. So, then, I had plans. I was very encouraged to do more than what I could do. So, I decided I was going to try to do, for every day, I was going to try to do that many minutes a day and, then some. But I have found that as time goes on, I am only able to get exactly the amount of minutes in a day for that day, which is wild. But that's the way it's working out. But still, 19 minutes a day is more than what it was in the beginning, right? Well, just one day, 2 days, 3 days. So, day 6, I had a little bit of a setback. Had to reevaluate things. And a couple days later, I got back into it for day 7. Continued on from there. Then, about a week into it later, almost a week to the day, actually, again, I decided, because I was feeling so sluggish and so ugly and so heavy and nasty, that I needed to do some type of water cleanse. Like I just needed to cleanse my body. So I began doing a 3-day water fast. And as I began doing a 3-day water fast, the first day wasn't terrible at all. It was okay. Second day, I was really struggling. I mean, really struggling. So, I had a terrible headache. I only did like 5 minutes that day, but 5 minutes is better than none. I was hurting so bad that, and it was very unusual for me because I usually don't have that kind of pain. But I was hurting so bad that my husband told me to just go ahead and take some Tylenol and take a nap. So I did. I wound up taking 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol and a nap for about an hour and a half. And it knocked out the headache that had been going on all day. I had a massive headache. So then day 3 happens. Day 3, I get up. Things are much better. I don't have the headache. My body's not feeling as nasty or sluggish. But my stomach is rolling and cramping. So I went to the bathroom that night. And that's when I discovered that I have parasites. So that was just yesterday and the day before. So here I am. Still dealing with passing them. I'm still passing them. Day 2 of passing them, which is good. But it was a very unexpected result from this rebounding challenge and the 3-day water fast. So, if you get to feeling like you have no energy, you're hurting all over, your joints hurt, your body hurts for no reason, you are completely drained of all energy, fatigued so bad, and you feel like you can't focus, you can't concentrate, you can't think, nothing makes sense, you can't even carry on a conversation, you may be infested. Check. You can go to the doctor, I guess, and have them to do a test. But don't be surprised if the tests come back clean. You know, I've gone to the doctor. I've had my lab work done. They didn't find anything in there. I was good to go on everything. So there was no indication that I had a problem until I did this. This is all natural. I don't believe in taking a lot of medication, so I don't do the shots, I don't do the pills, I haven't had surgery, I don't do none of that stuff. I wanted to do this naturally. I wanted to do this, pardon me for saying, but the old-fashioned way, you know? I like things organic. I like things in a natural state, so I have a hard time with all the AI crap that's going on. So that's why my videos are so raw and so, you know, in your face with everything. So that being said, if you feel like that you have any type of problem, you may have an infestation, and maybe you need to try yourself a fast. Maybe get on the rebounder. You know, do whatever it is that you've got to do to get yourself checked, because you might be surprised what you find. And if you like my content, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.